Well, that handshake between EC3 and Ted DiBiase, a little questioning there, but let's get into the match card. We see the NXT Women's Champion Dakota Kai take on Lacey Evans. Tomorrow at Evolution, Dakota Kai takes on Rhea Ripley and defends her Women's Championship, but tonight she takes on Lacey Evans and the champion gains some momentum. And now we got the reigning, defending tag team champions, War Raiders, taking on some local talent, Cole Quinn and El Mago Jr. And it's not surprising that the Viking Raiders, let me correct myself there, pick up the win. But let's get into these three matches we are going to do. It's a fatal four-way. And Brian Kendrick stated he has defeated every cruiserweight on the main roster. That's why he's asking some talent from NXT. So we're at fatal four-way. Winner will go to WrestleMania and challenge Brian Kendrick for the NXT, well, for the Cruiserweight Championship. Excuse me, keep on botching here. And now we have Rhea Ripley taking on Candice LeRae, as Rhea Ripley is challenging Dakota Kai at Evolution. And then in your main event, we have Mr. Basket's Glory, the Limitless One, Keith Lee, is going to take on the former UK champion, Shelton Benjamin. But let's get into this number contenders match for the Cruiserweight title and see who goes to WrestleMania. Well, Full Sail hyped as always. And let's get into the high and exciting Cruiserweight division.
Is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander.
Cedric Alexander looking to win this fatal four-way and go to WrestleMania. Usually the NXT usually at every NXT takeover, they get the Cruiserweight title match. But this year, it's going to be on the main card. And speaking of Cruiserweights, a dominant Cruiserweight in itself, one of the most dominant and one of the best Cruiserweights to never hold the Cruiserweight gold.
And his opponents, first, from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 205 pounds, Buddy Murphy.
But you cannot deny this man has been tearing it down with some greats like Trey, Cedric Alexander, Mark Andrews, and Tommaso Ciampa. Take over Phoenix. Main evented. This is a little surprise here, like a little treat for the NXT crowd here. They get to witness a matchup to see who goes to WrestleMania. And Murphy is calm and collected.
From Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 205 pounds, Mike Kanellis.
Mike Kanellis with his wife and child in the back of that jacket. Doesn't have Maria Kanellis at ringside tonight. But last week, Kanellis tore it down with Balor, almost defeating the #1 contender for the NXT Championship. But a favorite indeed. The underrated, the new Mark Andrews. Could he pick up the biggest winners in his career thus far and earn a shot at the Cruiserweight title and go to WrestleMania? That's really generous of Kanellis, though. Giving the NXT Cruiserweights a shot and not even making them get the shot at TakeOver, sending them right to Mania. Here, the last man comes out, and I believe we are getting ready to have this fatal four-way. And the crowd, as always, chanting NXT as these 4 cruiserweights get ready. And here we go with Murphy punching at the gate. And here comes Cedric and Kanellis. And Cedric gonna throw him right out. Never mind, Kanellis able to hang on. I'm gonna go for this draping neck breaker. And Murphy using the strength advantage against Andrews, but Andrews looking to take some flight. Never mind, Northern Lights. Emergency ear by Andrews. Suplex. Murphy! Small package! And Kanellis and Cedric are a little sidestepped with each other. And Kanellis breaks it up. What is this by Murphy? Murphy. Backbreaker. And Gutbuster. And Murphy turning his attention. There's Alexander. And a little combination. Chop punch combo. And Murphy to the ground. A little kick to this midsection. And Kanellis is gonna. Why wouldn't Kanellis take this time? Take a little breather. And a spinning kick. Spinning tornado kick. For a chop by Murphy. Reverses hip toss neck breaker. German and Murphy's now cleaning house. Murphy. You gotta taunt Andrews. And Andrews gets a chop in. A headlock takedown. The ref in prime position. Could see a tap out if it happens. And now Murphy gonna throw him off. And Kanellis and Andrews going at it. Kanellis, sit out power, no Razor's Edge. But Andrews with an arm drag. And Cedric gonna take the pieces. A drop kick, nobody home. And an electric chair. A huge clothesline taking the head off of Andrews. The Hurricane Rana. And look at Murphy. Running sit out powerbomb. That could be enough. And no. Cedric gets out but doesn't see. Andrews reverse poison Rana. And that had to stun. Murphy, what a right hand by Kanellis. Yeah, I believe Murphy is still rocked from that reverse poison Rana. And Andrew's gonna get sent out of this ring. Body slam by Alexander, no. Spinning soul kick, able to reverse. Sending him into the ropes. For a chop. Murphy responds with a chop of his own. And Murphy, punch to the ribs. And Alexander gets up instantly. Snapmare and a kick, no, Pele! Got him! Flatliner! And wait a minute, Black Widow! Black Widow! But I don't believe they see Murphy! Murphy gets dropped with a brain buster! And not finished. Kanellis, fireball punch! And Kanellis gonna follow Alexander. Oh, gonna taunt. Murphy could still be rocked there. Wait a minute. It's gonna launch him! A knee drop by Murphy. Again taunting. And this time he notices Andrews. But Andrew, a second time, reverse Poison Rana. Wait a minute. Got him up. Then drops him on the back of his neck. The cover. Andrews. And Andrews picks up the win. I'm with everyone else here. I am in shock. Literally robbed it. Murphy just kept getting those big moves. And Kanellis noticed, but noticed too late. And it is set for Mania. Mark Andrews takes on Brian Kendrick for the Cruiserweight title. What an upset here tonight. Andrews is going to WrestleMania. We'll have that shocking fatal 4-way outcome. And here comes your challenger for the NXT Women's Championship tomorrow night at Evolution.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
The challenger sitting and waiting. Tonight she takes on Candice LeRae.
And from Anaheim, California, Candice LeRae.
One of the best competitions we have here in NXT. Candice LeRae. This is a true statement to see if Rhea Ripley is ready. Here we go with this women's matchup. And look at that. Went for a roundhouse, nobody home. And a lariat takes down Rhea Ripley. And LeRae with that neck breaker. And is it over? No. Rhea able to kick out and instantly back up and responds with the forearm. A huge clothesline. Nobody home there. And right to the face. And not even a 1. I believe that's instinct alone there. And now Rhea Ripley's in control of this one. And he's gonna launch her and throw her down. And the crowd not liking what they're seeing. Gonna take her to the top. Electric chair driver. And now that could be over. And another one. And if I was Ripley, I'd be mad. I'm throwing big maneuvers at Candice. She's kicking out like it's nothing. Shows you the heart of Candice LeRae here. A drop kick. I believe it was taunting, but decided to come after LeRae, and LeRae responds with a lariat. Probably should have stayed out there. And LeRae makes Rhea Ripley drop. We're at a 3 now. I'm gonna send her right to the LED board. Gonna drag her to the middle of the ring. And looking for this deadlift. German! And another kick out at 1. Rhea Ripley has to be mad. Able to block that. Oh, right to the face! And a grounded headlock. Rhea Ripley's mad. Rhea Ripley has thrown huge maneuvers at Candice, and Candice has just kicked out like it's nothing. And to get some shots in. And LeRae, headlock of her own, able to release. That's gonna drag her around onto the ropes. And a kick to the leg. Looks like that's the main target. What is this? Face breaker connects. Is it over? And now Rhea Ripley is the one kicking out. Nobody home there. Suplex! And it drops down hard. And a hip toss. And it looks like Rhea Ripley's here to send a message. For roundhouse. And you know what LeRae's trying to go for. You just have to avoid that right there. That's what Rhea Ripley is doing. Avoiding that top rope neck breaker. Drop kick, nobody home. It's again sent to the top. Going for that avalanche neck breaker. Almost. And again Rhea Ripley catches her. And a stalling suplex, just letting the blood flow right to the head, and drops her down hard. It looks like the crowd's angry here. And I believe with a riptide. And LeRae able to reverse. I'm just staring at Rhea Ripley. For a face breaker again. Forearm. Stuns her against the ropes. Drops her to the middle rope. Ripley. Face first. Oh, and look at this! Gargano escape! And Rhea Ripley just adding insult to injury. Again, it's Lorraine's in pain, but not willing to give up. And able to break out of that Gargano escape. And what is this? Shoulders down, small package! And a kick out. A spear! Once again, Rhea Ripley. Third time stalling. Suplex. With every offensive move, Rhea Ripley has a defensive counter. And it could be over. Riptide. Rhea Ripley wins. Tomorrow night, Rhea Ripley could be our women's champion. And Rhea Ripley looking to know. Rhea Ripley not finished. And the ref is not enough, finally restraining some order. Rhea Ripley adding some more insult to injury, but let's get into your main event as we see Keith Lee take on the former UK champion Shelton Benjamin. Well, after 2 matchups, it is time for your main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Wichita Falls, Texas. Weighing in at 320 pounds, Limitless Keith Lee.
Keith Lee taking his time. The unstoppable Keith Lee.
And his opponent from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 248 pounds, Shelton Benjamin.
Former UK champion, losing it to EC3 these past couple of weeks. And wait a minute, Keith Lee! Oh my god! Keith Lee slamming him down! And Keith Lee not waiting for that bell to ring. And I'm assuming here we go. Keith Lee, what a forearm! Shelton with an arm drag. And for a knee, nobody home. Back suplex. And Keith Lee is on top right now. A forearm. Shelton able to be a little quick there. Back suplex again. Nobody home. And with a chop that knee, and Keith Lee will sidestep the overhead belly to belly. Their back elbow. Both men just kind of responding with reversals. And Lee throws him over. And right now Keith Lee is in control. Now Keith Lee with the right hand to Benjamin. Keith Lee experienced where most men. Nobody home, and Lee throws him up and drops him down. And Shelton, knee lift, and that drops down Keith Lee. And a roundhouse, and Keith Lee just eats that roundhouse like it's nothing. Scary man. Gorilla Magnum. And a hip toss. And the crowd behind Keith Lee as we are basking in his glory. No, Shelton able to reverse. Keith Lee off the ropes. For a lariat right through it. Pin the pounce. My God. And Keith Lee with ease. For a forearm lariat. Nobody home. And Keith Lee will throw him to the corner. Lee moonsault. And drag him farther away from the ropes. And responds with another one. Benjamin could be out. And Benjamin able to kick out of it. And Keith Lee. With the headbutt, no. Benjamin gets a shoulder up and a knee. Across the face. And a near fall for Lee. And the forearm again, no. Kick to the gut. To lift him. Jab there. Continuous jabs by Lee. And once again, we saw this. And a second time throws him down. And a forearm there catching. Keith Lee. Nah, Shelton's not gonna do it. Shelton able to send the big man flying with that monkey flip. Now Shelton trying to get something started here. And Keith Lee with ease kicks out of it. Oh no. Wait a minute. No, never mind. They able to dodge that forearm. And Keith Lee with a splash. And Lee with that spine buster. And I believe Lee's signaling for the end here. Never mind. Maybe Lee's just starting to toy with us. And Lee again throws him up. And Keith Lee's just having his own fun. With Shell and Benjamin. Oh, wait a minute. Sheldon get a headlock. Arm trap, Northern Lights. For a super kick. To the knee. Lee. Spirit bomb. And those eyes are telling it all right here. Nowhere close of being finished. Keith Lee gunning for the big bang catastrophe. Got him. Keith Lee for the win. Keith Lee picks up the W. And we are basking in Keith Lee's glory. Look at this with the pounce. A man his size shouldn't be doing those maneuvers. Keith Lee has a good chance of defeating Finn Balor in the main event of TakeOver New York and becoming the new cruiserweight NXT champion. And look at that spine buster. I believe that's what did the job. And Keith Lee. And wait a minute, the Prince. Balor looking to respond. It drops him down. And Lee. No. Throws him up. Spirit bomb. My God. Keith Lee getting jumped like he did the Balor last week, but Keith Lee knew it was coming. And Keith Lee threw Balor down and launched him up for the Spirit Bomb. Keith Lee is standing tall.